it's time to do a little bit of socialising now with our English Corner. Hello everyone, welcome once again. We are back together and I hope you are feeling good today on a very dull, slightly dismal day. Things are a little grey, let's just say. Here we go, yes, it's English Addict coming to you live from the birthplace of English, which just happens to be England. Quick fix. Hopefully it will be something that will fix your problems with English, and it will be quick. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Do you feel better than I do at the moment? I'm not feeling very well today, and I will tell you why. I don't like talking about my personal life too much, but I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Don't worry, it's nothing serious, if you know what I mean. It's nothing like that. But yes, I'm a little unwell today. Nothing too serious though. Don't worry, don't panic. It is something that I get normally at this time of year when the air starts to become cold and everything starts to turn chilly. So it's something I get from time to time. And yes, of course, I'm suffering with it today. But will it stop me from being here live? Of course not. It will take much more than that. So my name is Duncan. For those who don't know, I talk about English. And right now, I'm doing it live. Some people don't believe it. But if you were watching yesterday, you will know that everything I do is 100% live because we were disturbed. We were interrupted yesterday by the window cleaner. Were you watching? A very strange moment of time. When the window cleaner arrived at my house to clean the windows, unfortunately, the view behind me is one of the windows. So we could see the window cleaner working right outside whilst I was standing here in front of the camera. A very strange moment of time indeed. So I'm Duncan, I talk about English. You might say that I am an English addict. And this month, October, is a special month because I'm celebrating my 15th anniversary, 15 years on YouTube. I also happen to be YouTube's best kept secret. So few people know of my existence. I am the best kept secret on YouTube. So during October, I will be with you from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. UK time is when I'm here with you. And that's when you can catch me. And of course on Sunday as well, I'm with you from 2 p.m. UK time. Also with my very long live stream. As you can see here, above my microphone, you might notice there is an anagram. I hope you can see it clearly because it keeps falling off. It's very annoying when your anagram keeps dropping off. But there it is, today's anagram. All you have to do is tell me what that is. It is connected with the thing that I love, the thing I've mentioned already today. I hope you're feeling good. October, for me, is a busy month because of doing this almost every day. But also October has other things happening as well. At the end of October, there is the festival known as Halloween. That comes along at the end of October. And if you are wondering what Halloween actually is, because maybe you've just heard about it, maybe you've only seen it mentioned in movies. I know there are some movies, some horror movies, some scary movies that sometimes portray or show Halloween. And also I have made a lesson all about Halloween as well. And it is available on my YouTube channel. So you can search through my videos and through my playlists, and you will find also there is a lesson all about Halloween, or should I say Halloween. Something like that. Anyway, nice to see you all back here. I hope you are having a good day. We've almost made it to the end of another week because it's Thursday. Yes, Halloween happens at the end of this month, and also at the end of this month it is my 15th anniversary on the 31st of October. Can you believe it? So this is a busy month. The last day of October is also the day when my YouTube channel was created 15 years ago, in the early days of YouTube. And it is very nice to think back to those lovely days on YouTube. Everything on this site, and I suppose on my channel, seemed a lot simpler. These days, it is a big headache doing this, because there are so many things that you have to think about, things you have to deal with, things you have to overcome when you are doing this on YouTube. So anyone starting, if you are thinking of starting your own YouTube channel, I can tell you now, it is hard work. You might have to put a lot of effort into what you do. You might also suffer a little bit of heartache, disappointment, and maybe a few sleepless nights as well. So take that as advice from someone who has been doing this for 15 years. And yes, I will be celebrating my 15th anniversary at the end of the month. Hello to the live chat. Oh, hello live chat. I wonder who was first today. Oh, a very interesting state of affairs. A very interesting situation taking place because Mayuri, congratulations, you are first on today's live chat. Congratulations to you, Mayuri. That almost deserves a fancy pants. It stopped. That's it. Well done, Mayuri. You are first on today's live chat. Very nice. Isn't that lovely? Very lovely. Very nice. Hello, Alessandra. Hello, Vittoria. Hello, Palmyra. It's so nice to see you back here again. Christina. We also have Miley. Hello to you as well. Thank you for joining me. Claudia is here. Also Vitas. Hello, Vitas. Oh, it would appear that there are many people now who would like to be first on the live chat besides you. Incredible. It would appear that you have a lot of competition at the moment to be first on the live chat. What a nice shirt, Mr. Duncan. I've worn this shirt many times. And I wore this on my first ever live stream. Do you remember my first ever live stream? Well, I was wearing this t-shirt. Hello also to Sweetness. Hello, Sweetness. I haven't seen you for a while. It feels like it anyway. Hello also to, we have Luis Mendez. Luis Mendez is here today. Hello, Luis. Nice to see you here as well. Brahim. Hello, Brahim. Brahim. I don't recognise your name. Where are you watching at the moment? Please tell me. I'm interested to find out. So is there anything happening for you this month, during the month of October? Is there anything happening for you? My sister is celebrating her birthday this month as well, on the 25th. So that is another thing. Hello, Mimi. Oh, talking of birthdays. Hello, Mimi. Today is my birthday, Mr. Duncan. The 14th of October. Partap. Is that you? You know what I'm saying out there. Hello, Maggie. Watching in Germany. Hello, Germany. Nice to see you here at the moment. And a lot of people talking about Germany because there is a big change, a big shift. I like that word, by the way. You have to be careful how you say it. A big shift. You have to make sure you pronounce that word correctly. Shift. There is a big shift. Movement. So something that is moving, or if two things are moving together in opposite directions, maybe they shift, they move. So there is a big political shift taking place in Germany with a change of leader. Hello, Tom Rocks. Nice to see you here. I am so glad that you start your live stream at 7 p.m. in my city. That is a very interesting thing to mention. One of the hardest things about doing something live is knowing when to do it. So here it is 18 minutes past 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. However, around the world, the time will vary from time zone to time zone. So for some people, it's morning. Good morning. Some people, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. And for some people, it's almost tomorrow. And I always remember trying to work out what the right time would be to broadcast live. Originally, if you remember, I used to start my live streams at 1 o'clock. So it used to be 1 p.m. But then eventually I realized that there were many people on watching videos, and many of my subscribers were active at around about 2 p.m. So that's the reason why I decided to do my live streams, and I've done them at the same time for nearly 5 years, 2 p.m. UK time. So I always think that is a good time to start. Now, in the past, I have done later live streams as well. I used to do something on Wednesdays called Late and Live, and I would do that at 10 o'clock at night. But quite often there would be very few people watching because of the time difference again. So that's the reason why I choose 2 p.m. UK time, because it's right in the middle. So some people are having their breakfast, some people are enjoying their morning or their lunchtime, and others are at home in the evening. So it does depend on what is happening and whereabouts in the world you are watching. Hello DM Dung. In my country, it is now 20 past 8 in the evening. I think maybe you are in Vietnam, maybe, perhaps. Yes, that would be 6 or 7 hours ahead, maybe. Are we back on? Is it working? Well, this is strange. And that was strange. What a strange thing to happen. Are we back? Is it working now? Are we back on? If I am back on, please let me know. Because oh, okay. Interesting. It's working now. I'm very sorry about that. What just happened was all the electricity went off in the house. Everything. I was cut off. I had a feeling it may have been YouTube, but I don't think it is. I think it was the local electricity man. Cut the wire for a few moments. But yes, we are back again. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that happened. But yes, okay. I will try my best to be professional in this moment of difficulty. We are back. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. What happened then? Everything just went off. I was plunged into darkness. And the other thing that I can't quite believe is this actually still works. It's still running the live stream. I don't know how they did that. Thank you, YouTube. It would appear now, if your live stream is cut off, that you will actually continue the live stream. That's very good. Anyway. Oh, dear. That was fun. All I can say is I hope you didn't hear what I said just after the power went off. I have a feeling you wouldn't hear it, but I did say something very naughty, a very naughty word. Hello to the live chat and welcome back to my rather strange live stream, which was interrupted by a power cut, which is interesting because Beatrice, if you're still watching, Beatrice said, I won't be watching you today because my electricity is not working. And guess what? You are not the only person whose electricity is not working. Isn't that strange? Well, that was weird. Now, normally when I get cut off, normally I can't reconnect to the live chat or the live stream, but I did. So I was able to turn my computer back on and reactivate all of the cameras and everything here. And then I noticed you were still there waiting for me, which is great. So that must be a new feature that YouTube has introduced. Very nice. Unfortunately, if I had the choice, I would rather not have a power cut. I would rather keep my electricity during the live stream. Anyway, it's working now. All I'm doing now is waiting for it to go off again. Because sometimes when your electricity goes off, after a few minutes, it will go off again. So I hope it doesn't disappear again. But yes, sometimes we do have power cuts. That is one of the things about living in the countryside, that sometimes you can lose your power. In fact, I remember when I first moved here, way back in 2013, we used to have power cuts all the time. And sometimes we would have no electricity for a couple of days. And that was during the winter. Yes, I said a very rude word. just after the electricity went off. I was standing here in the dark and I said, "Oh, fudge." Or something like that. Anyway, thank you for coming back. As I was saying, what was I talking about? Yes, I was talking about the time difference between here and the rest of the world. So 2 p.m. UK time is why I come on at that time, because it's great for everyone. So everyone gets a chance to watch. However, I also used to do 10 p.m. UK time. But what happened there is very few people watched. So that's why I stopped doing it. And that was the moment when the power went off. But it's great to be back here, even though I've lost most of the viewers. Sorry about that. Please come back. I'm not staying much longer anyway, because it's just a quick one. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. I wasn't expecting my live stream to be that short, to be honest. Hello, Mayuri, once again. Congratulations for being first on the live chat today. I'm completely thrown, by the way. This has completely thrown me. I will try my best to stay professional during this moment of crisis. Shirin says, "This deserves a fancy pants." I don't think the electricity going off deserves a fancy pants. I think I deserve a fancy pants. I deserve it for managing to bring the live stream back on so quickly. I wish you could have seen me in the studio rushing around and swearing a lot. Vitas says, "Is it because of Brexit?" I don't think it's because of Brexit. Even though a couple of weeks ago we were told that sometimes the electricity might go off across the country because there might be a shortage of energy. There might be a shortage of gas. If they ever run out of gas, you could always go to Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve always has plenty of gas. Hello, Taki Valor. Hello to you. I thought the UK used nuclear power. We don't use it very much. In fact, about 3 years ago, we were supposed to have a new power station, a new nuclear power station built by the Chinese on the south coast of England. But I'm not actually sure if it's still going ahead. I'm not sure if it's still happening. Because, of course, relationships between the West and China have deteriorated over the past few years. Mr. Duncan, you should have some candles. Yes, well, that might help me, but it won't help you, unfortunately. Maybe I should get a generator. Oh, yes. Maybe I should have an emergency generator. So perhaps I could run my studio using a generator, and then we will never have to worry about losing the electricity. Thank you, Vittoria. Thank you for your tips and advice how to survive a YouTube power cut. I'm not staying much longer anyway. This is just a short live stream for my month of October. I will be back with you tomorrow. Hopefully everything will be back to normal. No power cuts. No electricity failures. No window cleaners climbing up and down the ladder outside my window. Hopefully tomorrow everything will be back to normal. Claudia says, how can we live without electricity? Well, I agree with you. How? How can I do this? I suppose I could still go outside and use my mobile device. So I could take my iPhone outside, I suppose, and then use my 4G signal. So there is a way around it. And that's what I was going to do. So if the electricity stayed off then, if there was no electricity coming back on, then I was going to talk to you through my phone. But fortunately, it was only a few seconds. Luis Mendez says a generator must cost a lot of money. You are right. They are not cheap. I don't think I will be doing that, to be honest. But no, we don't really have many nuclear power stations here. It would appear that they were going to be the big thing, but then they weren't. They weren't. We used to have a power station called Sellafield many years ago, but it is no more. Nowadays, most of our electricity is powered by gas, and some people heat their homes with oil, like me, because we have no gas here. We have electricity, but unfortunately we have to power our heating using oil here because I'm in the countryside. And of course, nowadays we are using a lot of what they call renewable energy, wind and sun. Although the problem with living here in this country is we don't have much sunshine, and sometimes we don't have any wind. It is amazing, yes, you only realise how valuable electricity is when you don't have it, like then. Anyway, I'm going now. It's around about 2:45. It's just a short one, but I will be back with you tomorrow. I will end it here just in case the electricity goes off again. It might not. The anagram, by the way, congratulations to those who got it right. International language was the anagram. I will put it on the screen so you can see it for real, if I can find it. This is going really well, by the way. Oh, that's interesting. It's not here. The power cut has removed all of the things that I had to show you today. So everything has gone. That's great. But yes, it was international language. And I think I coped with that situation quite well. Very professional, Mr. Duncan. Very professional. I think I handled that situation quite well. Thank you very much for your company. I am going now. I'm going to take a lie down in a dark room. I might see if there is room on the next space launch. Maybe I can squeeze in between all those other people wanting to go to space. Did you see that yesterday, by the way? Wasn't it exciting? Amazing. I hope one day I will be able to go off into space and look down at the blue earth. It must be a wonderful feeling. Thank you very much for your company. I'm going now. See you tomorrow. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying thanks for watching. Even though we had a slight problem with the electricity. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time. And of course, until tomorrow, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. I'm going off now to say some very naughty swear words. Ta-ta for now.